YouTube, what's going on? You know, one of the things that we haven't examined is the role of pharmaceutical companies in this madness that we're experiencing. You got a lot of kids right now that are doped up with all kinds of pills, and them pills got side effects. And some of those side effects are, do you feel like harming yourself? Do you feel like harming somebody else? You see, those are the side effects of that medicine. And something is making people snap. And we think it's a mental health issue. But if you go back and look, man, the majority of these people that are committing these heinous crimes, they medicated. They on some kind of medication, man. That's causing the imbalance that they're experiencing, the side effects of it. And we don't talk about that. And people sit back, and because it's been normalized, man, people need pills to get up, people need pills to stay awake, people need pills to go to sleep, people need pills to fuck. I mean, they need a pill for every goddamn thing. And we ain't talking about that, man. And I guarantee you, if you go back, if these are some troubled young men, that's right. And look at how they done been medicating children, man. And these are the kids right now that's getting out here doing the crazy shit that we trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong. It's the side effect from all this damn medicine they've been taking. And we don't act like we don't see that. That we don't even understand that. See, everybody talking about racism, everybody talking about the gun manufacturer, everybody talking, man, it is that damn medicine. It's that damn medicine they taking, man. This is what's making people snap. That medicine. And ain't nobody highlighting, man, look at how dependent we are. Look at how rich pharmaceutical companies can get in America, man. You know, look how they did the vaccine. You couldn't even speak against the vaccine unless they call you unpatriotic. And now it comes out, everything people was protesting about, everything people was complaining about was true. But when they was doing it, people were demonizing them, man, for standing up for the truth. And we need to start holding these pharmaceutical companies accountable. People going out here committing these heinous crimes, these pharmaceutical companies should be held accountable. Okay? That's what I'm talking about, man. But see, listen, let me show y'all. Ain't nobody else talking about this. That man, we need to take a look at the side effects of some of this medicine that's in the mainstream of America. Ain't nobody talking about that, man. Everybody out there pointing the finger. Everybody out there trying to place blame. Ain't nobody coming up with no solutions. And I'm saying, man, we need to go back and take a look at how we medicating the same young people that's going to be responsible for us when we old and can't do nothing for ourselves. Look at what we're leaving behind, some goddamn dope addicts that's going to be in charge of us. When we fucking old and can't do shit, we can't defend ourselves. Look at what we're leaving responsible for us, some fucking dope heads that's going to treat you any fucking kind of way they want to. Because you too old, motherfucker. You can't defend yourself. See, you can't walk, you can't you can't fight. So you just have to lay there and take it. This is what we setting up, man. And folks sitting back acting like, well, it ain't my problem. Motherfucker, you gonna get old. Your ass gonna get old. And look what we leaving behind in charge. Are you happy? Are you happy with what's in charge? Are you happy with what we're leaving in charge? Are you confident in their leadership? Well, thank you. Feel like 52, boy. feel like 52. Shit. I only not only look like it, I feel like it. Goddamn, still got a little weight in my pencil. It's some lead still up in there, buddy. Yes, indeed. Yeah, at 70 years old, yes, indeed. Still a little lead left in the pencil, buddy. yeah. I can talk shit about it, because it's a lot of motherfuckers can't say that. See, we got to start being accountable, man. And this is what the problem is. Don't nobody wants to be accountable. Don't nobody want to stand up and speak the truth. Don't nobody want to say, man, let's look at some of this stuff we consuming that's causing us to have all of these attacks, these anxiety attacks, and all these panic attacks, and all these hatred attacks. Man, it's got to do with what we're consuming. It's gotta be, man. And the pharmaceutical company is the hidden hand in a lot of this stuff that's going on. And they sitting back on the sidelines, man, making millions. Oh, I'm not so bright. Well, let me get your ass up out of here. That's how bright I am. I'm bright enough to block your motherfucking ass. Hey, come on, talking about I ain't so bright. I'm bright enough to block your ass to get you up out of here. Now, how bright is that? I told you, boy, you're barking up the right motherfucking tree. You bark up this tree, I bark back at your motherfucking ass. It's just that simple. See, this is what I'm talking about. People come up in here, you got to teach people how to treat you. Let me say that again. You have to teach people how to treat you. Okay? Listen, man, let me tell you something. When I was coming up, shit, they talking about a shortage of baby formula. Shit, we got some carnation milk. Mix that shit with some water at 50-50 and put some damn corn syrup in it to give it some taste. That was our fucking formula when we couldn't go to the store and buy shit. Motherfuckers don't know how to survive. This is the problem. People don't know how to survive hard times now. See, they gotta have the shit delivered to them. Man, you better come up and make you a motherfucking formula or stop fucking one making them babies. Shit, there's always an answer. Shit, you worried about some formula? Goddamn, stop making babies, motherfucker. You ain't got that problem no more. And see, and you got a whole lot of people out here fucking out of both legs, making babies left and right and can't even afford them, but they depending on the government to give them welfare. And that's slavery, because now you got generation on top of generation that's used to getting something for nothing. And that's why we got this problem. That's why we got these kids that are running in here, this smash and grab, because they want something for nothing. And see, here's another thing. See, we gonna have to address this underground economy in the black community. Or what did you just say, True Conductor? See, we got to address the underground economy that's in the black community. Always have been. What do you mean underground economy? That's where all the hot shit is. Okay? That's where all the boosting is. That's where they bring all the illegal shit. All your drugs, your prostitution, your boosting. All of the stuff, man, that's an underground economy. And in Washington, D.C., it's alive and well. Matter of fact, not only is it alive and well, it's thriving. Because look at, you think all these people running into these places, smashing and grabbing, you think they keeping that shit? Man, they selling it. They selling it, man. They selling that shit. You got a pair of glasses that cost $1,000. Man, this motherfucker out here paid $300, $400, $500. Half price. Because they know what it costs. And see, and because you damn right. And because it's such a demand, people do anything they can, man, to fill that demand. Man, let me tell you something. Back in the day, I was a street vendor. And one of the tricks I learned when I was a vendor, when I first started out, man, I go to the wholesale place, buy a bunch of shit, and just throw it in my trunk. And I pull up on some guys, man, hey man, come check out what I got. And they would, because it's in my trunk, they thought it was hot. Because I was selling it out my trunk. They thought it was hot, man. And they would come, I mean, just like that. Hey, you got this here? Can you get this for me? Yeah, I can get it, man. I'll see you next week. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. And this is how we're being played. You got a whole lot of folks. Man, look at the side effects of this food we're consuming, this medicine we're consuming, this pandemic that we've been caught up in, all of the racial divide that we got to deal with. Look at all the shit that they pile on your plate, all at the same time. You see, and in the meantime, they all they want to do is get reelected. Anybody that's talking about us and them, they are the problem. Let me say that again. Anytime somebody is talking about us and them, they are the problems. Man, listen. See, if we were smart, we would start conserving water all over the country right now. If we were smart, we would start conserving water all over the country right now. Because the Midwest is going through a drought. And that's so when an area is going through a drought, that means people gonna leave. And they're going to start flooding other areas. And when they start flooding other areas, they're going to even put an even greater demand on resources, water in particular. And we take it for granted. See, there's so many things that Americans take for granted on a day-to-day basis. God diggity dog. Let me say that again. There are so many things Americans take for granted on a daily basis, man. that some people would give their life for, and we take it for granted. You know, well, see, again, man, I bet you if you go back and look at these two 18-year-olds that have done these mass shootings and look at their medical records, they've been troubled youth. And what do they do to troubled youth? They fill them up with pills. That's what they do, man. Them doctors got to pay for their schooling. They got student loans, man. They got to pay for. So for them to prescribe a prescription for you, that's to pay off the student loan. I don't give a fuck, even if it mess up, man. They just prescribe you another prescription because they don't have to deal with the side effects of what they're telling you. You have to deal with that side effect. So they keep guessing to try to get it right. Absolutely, man. Listen to me, y'all. It ain't who you know that makes the world go round. It's who knows you that makes the world go round. You know a lot of people that don't know you. See, it's who knows you, man, that makes the world go round. Okay? And we don't want to talk about this. See, everybody's placing the blame on white supremacy and racism. Man, they have their issues in our society. But right now, the biggest problem that we got is the pharmaceutical industry, man. That industry is doing more damage to people right now in America than anybody. And nobody's saying a word. We sitting back watching our children, man, being doped up, being strung out on pills, being addicted. Why you think so many of these young kids out here now, man, strung out with this fentanyl and all of these other, because they got this addiction that they trying to feed, man, from these pharmaceuticals. So when they can no longer get the pharmaceuticals, man, they gonna get anything they can get their hands on to give them some kind of relief mentally from what they dealing with. See, you got to understand an addiction is a mental escape. That's all that is, man. When you find somebody that's addicted to something, man, they just trying to escape some shit mentally, stay in a zone where they ain't got to deal with it. They ain't got to think about it. See, they ain't got to process it. They ain't got to be responsible for it. So that's why they can stay high and their life is just going right on by them. While they're numbing themselves not to try to deal with the pain, the hurt, the disappointment. You know how many women right now that are sexually abused and can't say a word about it because they would be embarrassed and ashamed. I'm talking about professional women that are sexually abused, man, and they can't say a word because they would be embarrassed. And they have to live with that abuse, man. They can't even tell nobody. They'll be so embarrassed. You got folk dealing with that shit right now. And some of them have to make decisions about your life. So somebody say, so how do we fix the mental health issues? Easy. Let's go back and fix what they're consuming. That's where it starts. See, we ain't paying attention to what people are consuming. And you got any and everybody coming up talking about, I got this health and got and packed with sodium and sugar, but it's supposed to be healthy. And if it's processed, like McDonald's, Subway, Wendy's, Church's Friday, a Taco Bell, man, all that's processed food that you eating. That ain't no good for you. That's processed food. And look how many people are addicted to processed food. And you're wondering why they be going acting crazy. Because they are addicted to processed food. And then when you start talking about it, oh, you some quack. There you go. There that true conductor. Who your therapist? See, that's how they do. So, man, they are, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. There are a lot of people out here that are struggling behind closed doors. There are a lot of people and we're not being sensitive to the people who are. Good morning, New York. How you doing? See, this is where some sensitivity, it's some understanding gonna have to come into play. It's like folk think all homeless people got mental problems. All homeless people don't have mental problems. There are some homeless people out there that are professionals just like me and you. They just fell on hard times, man. They just got a wrong card dealt to them. So how come we can't take folk like that and hook them up with somebody facing foreclosure? See, we got too many people right now that are facing foreclosure. And we got some families, some people that within the last year or so that have been homeless. Man, how come we can't come up with a program that we can filter out all of the mental challenged people and the rest of them? How come we can't hook them up, man, with somebody that's facing foreclosure? You see, so and that money goes directly to the mortgage company. We ain't putting it in your pocket. We gonna send that money directly to the mortgage company. Okay? They get that money. And then you work on trying to catch up. Because now you got a program where you got some steady income coming in because you are helping cities eliminate homelessness. You see, but we don't. Oh no, it ain't homeless people. That's dangerous. Everybody homeless ain't dangerous. I was homeless with a wife that I just got married to. Man, Fort DuPont Park was our living room. Walmart parking lot was our bedroom, and McDonald's was our kitchen. I'm telling you, and that was 3 years ago. See, that's what I'm talking about. So if we're going to solve some problems, man, we got plenty of solutions at hand, but then we can turn around and send billions of dollars to Ukraine, but we can't solve none of this. You see? And I'm saying, man, it's time to pair some people that are facing foreclosure with some folk that are homeless. Why can't we pair the two together? And we killing two birds with one stone. See, somebody can take that idea and put some strict penalties with it too. Because if you play with it, man, we ain't gonna drop the house. The kitchen sink, we gonna put the whole house on your ass. If you want to get up in here, think you gonna con this one, you gonna get shit. We're gonna drop the whole motherfucking house on your ass. You'll never see daylight again. See, that's how I see the shit. Cause we trying to help some people, man. And if you want to come up here, think you trying to con the system, you trying to get something for nothing, man, we'll fuck you up. Fuck you up. And take your shit. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, but folk don't want to sit down and come up with no solutions like that. Because now you got to be accountable. Now you got to be responsible, man. And I'm just saying, we got the situations in front of us. But see, here again, oh, true conductor, that idea won't work. It's too many. All homeless people are not dangerous. And we need to find the ones that ain't dangerous, get them off the street before they become dangerous. Because let me tell you something. When you dealing with some homelessness, shit, that shit'll make you, it'll harden you, buddy. It'll harden you quick. You won't trust nobody. That's what homelessness will do for you. Okay? See, so let's try to get ahead of the problem before it get worse, man. And we can do that by helping out some people with their foreclosure. That if you face some foreclosure, you shouldn't be comfortable in your home. You shouldn't have to be inconvenienced. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, you're facing foreclosure, but you don't want to be inconvenienced. See, you don't want to give up no privacy. But you're facing foreclosure. But you ain't trying to give up your privacy. See, well, if you don't want to give up your privacy, that's fine. Then you on your own. You on your own. We ain't trying to force you to get, you ain't got to get into this. This is volunteer. And it should be a 3-year or a 5-year program. Give people a chance, man, to get back on their feet. See, that's an easy solution for homelessness right there. But these jokers out here got you fighting each other. Talking about us and them. And all y'all paying the same gas price. Ain't that some shit? People fighting each other, hate each other, and still getting fucked at the pump. And they still fighting and hating each other. And go to the pump and both of them get fucked. And they still hate each other. Some of them standing at the pump, hating each other, getting fucked. And one even say, God damn, man, how can we get these gas prices down? We can't even come together to help ourselves. You got parents right now that have to deal with this homeschooling issues. Won't even speak to each other. But their children got the same issue, homeschooling. And you got parents that won't even speak to each other to try to help their own child because they hate each other. And they got the same problem, but they won't speak to each other. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? See, so man, we gonna have to make up our minds as a people. What is it are we gonna do? Are we gonna get involved? Or are we just gonna sit on the sidelines like we're doing and wait for somebody else to come up with the solution? And this is the problem. Too many people are sitting back waiting for somebody else. And that person ain't gonna never come. Okay. Well, see, it would say we gotta change the ones in charge. In order to do that, you have to give somebody else a chance. And that's what's so difficult, man, for people to give you a chance. Look how many people saying, man, Texas was a tragedy. Buffalo, New York was a tragedy. But Truth Conductor, I can't support stop hating each other because you disagree financially. I mean, as bad as those situations are, man, I can't give you no money to go out here and push no positive message. I don't know where that money is gonna go. How I know that you're gonna get out here and do what you say you're gonna do? Look at Black Lives Matter. All them millions of dollars they got. Look how they abuse that money. And here you come, another black man talking about stop hating each other because you disagree. And now you want some money. When people done supported somebody and look how they use and misuse the money. But now, if you got some Let's Go Brandon, hey, hook me up. I'm looking for a flag. I need a Let's Go Brandon flag and get me a wristband if you see one. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a Let's Go Brandon flag and a wristband. If you see one of them, True Conductor, holler at a brother. Let me know the cause. But this stop hating each other because you disagree. I can't support that financially, man. I can't I can't help you get no positive message out there. My friends will laugh at me. Who's a Truth Conductor? Tell me stop hating each other because you disagree. Who is that? And that's how people are. And this is the challenge, man. That when you come out here and you're trying to be positive, when you're trying to build a solid foundation, and people don't have any respect for that. Um, Hold on a second, y'all. I got to respond to it. Um, so that's that's just the way it is. Just the way it is, man. And I don't know why people are surprised. I I really don't know why people are surprised. I really don't, man. I just don't understand why they're surprised. When they know they ain't trying to combat this, support nothing positive. See, all of the people talking about what a tragedy Texas and Buffalo was, but what are you supporting financially positive? What positive message are you putting out there? And if you are supporting a positive message, why ain't it working? Think about that for a minute. If you are supporting a positive message, why ain't it working, man? Why we ain't got somebody to stand up and say, man, stop this crazy shit. Let's look at these pharmaceuticals to see if that could be the root cause of why we got so many people snapping right now. And you might be surprised that is the root cause. This medication. of a whole lot of people snapping. I mean, seriously. See, because we blame everything else but the pharmaceuticals. And they're making trillions of that, not billions, motherfucking trillions. And if you're selling a gun to somebody that is medicated, that's addicted to medication, that should be the disqualifying measure right there. Your medical intake should disqualify you, man. Because if you're a manic depressant, you shouldn't be able to buy a gun. I mean, seriously, think about that, man. You got a kid that come in there and look at his medical record and that what's that Ritterdin or Riding or what is that one that start with a aura that really be kicking their ass? I mean, that's what he been on since he was 12 years old. And now he gonna come in and he wanna buy a gun. No, man. Ain't selling you no gun. Right, yeah, Ritalin, yeah, and Adderall. See, y'all know what I'm talking about. Cause them two right there, boy, shit. They done kicked a whole lot of people's ass. Professionals on top of that. And that's what I'm talking about. And see, ooh, thank you, Lord. And see, because the parents are so doped up on medication too, they can't complain about their children because they are in just as bad a shape as their child. That's how they get along with each other, because they all doped up on pills and they can tolerate each other. But if they wasn't on medication, they'd be trying to kill each other. But see, that's and they live under the same roof. And that's a reality. And some of these people got money. Let me say that again. Some of these people got money. And the only way they can tolerate each other, they got to be doped up. You got husband and wives. Seriously, man. You got a husband and wife that ain't even sleeping in the same bed. Doped up. They have to take a pill, man, just to be able to cope with the situation that they're in. Thank you, Lord. And see, and this is the problem, man. We got too many people that have to take a pill to cope. Just to cope with life, they got to take a pill. God damn. That's how weak they are. They got to take a pill, man, just to be able to cope with life. Ain't got no hope, man. Ain't got no aspiration. Ain't got no dreams. The only thing they can look forward to every day is to take a damn pill to keep their balance. Absolutely. And we can't say nothing about it because the majority of the adults themselves are in the same boats as the kids. Okay? See, this is what I'm talking about, man. And believe it or not, let me tell you something. It's a lot of white kids that are medicated. It's a lot of white parents, man, that just the first default move for them is medication. That's the first default move is medication. Medicate your ass. Get a pill. You take your medicine and be walking around like a zombie. Totally out of it, man. Walking around like a zombie. And then you wonder why your children are born with all these defects. With all these abnormal things. You wonder why. Look at all the shit you got in your system. And you're wondering why things are coming like they doing. Okay? Man, they destroying. It ain't just the white community. They doing the same thing in the black community, man. They got them kids so strung out on drugs, it ain't even funny. It ain't even funny, man. That fun and these are some of the same kids that's doing the carjackings, that's doing the smash and grabs. They super medicated, man. And they don't have no goals, no aspirations, no nothing. And we sit back and we look, and then when somebody try to call it out, they're Uncle Tom. They working for the white man. They're coon. See, when they shine the light on this shit. Oh, look at you. Now you're a coon, troop conductor. See, you doing what the white man wants you to do. But in the meantime, you killing your motherfucking ass like 40 going north. Like what the white man wants you to do. And you ain't bitching about that. Shit, you killing yourself just like the white man wants you to do, motherfucker. But you got the nerve to call me a coon. Something is off with that analogy right there. Okay, something is way off with that, buddy. You need to rethink that shit. But no, man. See, and you know what? Uh, uh, I'm still sitting at 1,300 subscribers. I see. Ain't nobody else on YouTube talking this shit but me. But I don't have the subscribers. Everybody else want, the Kevin Samuels, the drama, and all of the other bullshit. They don't want no real talk. See, when you come to me, you gonna get some real talk. Cause I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for nobody, black or white. All y'all can kiss my ass. That's how, black or white, all y'all can kiss my ass. Get on my nerve, man, you can kiss my ass. and I ain't bashful about telling you, kiss my ass. It's seriously. And see, that's what we're gonna have to, believe it or not, this is what we're gonna have to get back to. Some people that ain't afraid to stand up and speak when people don't want them to speak. And this is the problem. See, right now, we need somebody to stand up and say, man, we need to get back to right is right and wrong is wrong. All of this vindictiveness and this payback and this revenge, that shit ain't gonna work. That's not the way life goes. That ain't the way you should be trying to live. Look here. Baby, you late. Esther, you late. You real late. Let me show you something, girl. I ran for mayor of DC in 1994. See, people talking about I'm a clout chaser. Against Marion Barry. Serious, man. In 1994, I was a street vendor fighting the corruption in the police department, and they told me I was lying. And I said, if I got to run for mayor to tell this story, I'm going to do that. And they said, man, you're a street vendor. Ain't nobody going to listen to you. I said, what did you say? He said, you're a street vendor. Ain't nobody going to listen to you. I walked right into Board of Election. What I got to do to run for mayor? They say, raise your right hand. Here's some petition. We need 2,000 valid signatures. And I went out and got them. Didn't have no money and no organization. And was serious too. And got about 189 votes. First time out the box. That's when I discovered was no such thing as democracy. That's when I ran for mayor. What's going on? When I ran for mayor was when I discovered, man, ain't no such thing as democracy. If you ain't got no money, you ain't credible. See, this is the problem with our politicians. I don't care how good your ideas are. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how good you present yourself. If you ain't got no money to spend to the press, you ain't a valid candidate. You're not a viable candidate. If you don't have money that you can spend on advertisement, okay, you ain't viable. And that's the problem. See, that's how we determine who's a credible candidate or not, by who can raise the most money. And yet, then we turn around and bitch about money being in politics. And look at what the press tell you. You're only a viable candidate by the amount of money that you raise. Because their thought is, if you can't raise no money, ain't nobody interested in what you got to say. And it's the same thing with stop hating each other because you disagree. Because I can't raise no money with that, then they figure ain't nobody interested in that shit. You can't even support yourself with stop hating each other because you disagree. So why should we be interested in that when you can't even raise money yourself with it? See, show us that it'll work for you. Then we'll believe it. But I can't even show them that it works. Because won't nobody say, God damn, true conductor. That's it, man. Listen, y'all. If you don't have, now, see, it's the love of money. It's the root of all evil. Money has the answer for all things. But it's the love of money that's the root of all evil. Uh, Now I don't block people because I disagree. I block assholes like you that come up in here as a snake. See? Because this is one of your burner accounts that you done came up with, and I'm gonna show people. I'm gonna prove to people this Sarah Q, whoever 15, whoever the fuck you are, that's a burner account. Let me show people. Let me show people how it's a burner account. Okay, and this is why I be blocking motherfuckers that come up in here. Where you at? Oh, goddamn! You got 33 subscribers. No shit. No. Oh, so all of your fake accounts you done got blocked. So now you come back up in here as your real self. Well, kiss my black ass. Kiss my black ass. And say one more thing, cause this is my platform, motherfucker. This is mine. So you want to come up here with some bullshit? See how fast I block your ass. Come on up in here. Now, if you want to come in and enjoy, it's fine. But if you come up here with your bullshit, you out. It's just that simple. You out. You know? I mean, man, I'm trying to highlight some issues that we're dealing with. And people are not focusing on the impact the pharmaceutical industry is having on some of these young kids, man, that's going out here doing some of this crazy shit. And you could be in harm's way. You could be in harm's way. And I'm trying to help you. And you want to bring some shit up in here. That's why I be blocking people, man. Because they in harm's way and they want to play. They want to bullshit. And this is what we got to get away from. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. So you know, look at some of the side effects, man. You got people taking this medicine, then they eating all kind of crazy shit. What's going on? And you wondering why they acting crazy. Look at all the stuff that they got to deal with. And then you got all your top entertainers and athletes that are promoting all this processed food. Um, Let me see. How come you ain't hashtag? Oh, I didn't? I thought I did. I thought I did. Because all the hashtag do, man, is when somebody key in a search Kevin Samuels. You'll, whatever you put the hashtag on, it'll show up in that search. That's all that is. What's going on, Patty? Okay? So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. We got a lot of people that are under a lot of stress. A lot of them dealing with this pharmaceutical, with this processed food, with all of the sugar and the caffeine. I mean, look at this Red Bull, man, and Mountain Dew. I mean, see, a lot of y'all don't pay attention to the sugar content of a lot of stuff that you eat. You don't even pay attention to the sodium and the sugar content. Just cause they say it's healthy. You don't see it's packed with salt or it's packed with sugar. And you think it's healthy for you. And it's killing you. And see, and this is what we got to know, man. And see, and I ain't telling y'all, my mama, God rest her soul. I tried to tell my mama, baby, stop eating all this stuff. And she wouldn't listen. And it caught up with her. My own mama. Okay, so what I'm telling y'all, I ain't talking about from somebody else's point of view. I'm talking about from my own point of view. Because my mama suffered with diabetes, poor circulation in her feet. We had to go through that. The amputation, we had to go through that. But it didn't have to be that way. And see, they start us off early. Look at all the little kids, man, that's got to eat all these chips and the sweets for breakfast. They can't even get a decent breakfast, man. They got to be packed with sodium and salt and chips and sugar for their breakfast. And sometimes that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the sodas and the juices. All of the stuff that's inherently bad. So you're training their bodies early to malfunction when they get to be adults. Because look at what you're feeding it. And now you can understand why we got all the dialysis centers in our community. You got more dialysis centers in the black community damn near than you do liquor stores. You see? And it's a reason for that. Because they know, man, your diet is what's going to lead you to this. You can walk in any grocery store in the black community, and everything that's unhealthy is going to be up front. Walk in any grocery store in the black community. Every motherfucking thing unhealthy is what they're going to put up front. That's what they're going to have the easiest access to. All the sugar, the salt, and all that shit. All of the chips, the cakes, the candy, all that shit is right up front for you, buddy. Soon as you walk in the door, they got all that unhealthy shit. right there waiting for you to get it. And they pick it up and wonder. Yes, all that stuff is right up front where you can get it. Ain't no shortage in that. See, thank you, Tanya. See, you got a shortage in baby formula. See the shortage in baby formula. No, I don't drink. See, the shortage in baby formula is only in the white community. Black folk know how to improvise. Shit, they gonna get some carnation milk, some water, and some corn syrup, and they gonna make them a formula. see, the baby formula shortage is only in the white community. That ain't in the black community. Cause we gonna figure some shit out. What? I can't. Oh, shit. That's just how it is. Yeah, yeah. And see, man, I was and one of them I used to like. I just noticed that it kind of tastes salty, and I looked at the back, turned it over, cause I never paid attention to the salt content, and shit, it was like 500% sodium in that bread. I said, oh hell no. And start looking at the rest of the bread. So the lowest I can find was 190%. I said, shit, I'll take that one. But I ain't taking no 500% sodium. That's a lot of salt, man. And a lot of people just go in the store and they just pick stuff off the shelf and put it in their bag and never look at the sodium or the sugar content of what they eating. Okay? No, no, seriously. And see, and what I've often told y'all, it's gonna come down to who can improvise now. Those are the ones that's gonna be able to survive. The people that know how. What's going on, gamer? The people that know how to improvise, to make do. Those are the ones that's gonna survive. The rest of the people, they're gonna get caught up. They're gonna get caught up, man. It's just that simple. I'm good. I'm good, gamer. Um, Seriously. And this is the time where a lot of people need to give to homeless people. See, Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Say, be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever man sows, that shall he reap. And when you are sensitive to the homeless, the Bible say, when you give to the homeless, you loan unto the Lord. And see, the problem with most folk, they don't know how to pick out who to give to and who not to give to that's homeless. And I'll tell you what works for me. See, when a homeless person walk up to me and ask me for some money, man, give me $1. Because I'm looking for their reaction now. And if that person say, here, man, here's $1, or I ain't got no dollar, I give you what I got, man, not only will I give back to them what they gave me, but I'll put some more money on top of it. But when I ask somebody for $1, and especially when I've been sitting in traffic and watch people hand you money And then when I get to you, man, give me $1. Oh man, I ain't got no dollar. That's why my head, man, fuck you. See, you the one out here that's out here for something for nothing. See, you can kiss my ass, and then let me tell you, and this is what they always gonna tell you. See, when you don't fall for their scam, well, God bless you. He did, motherfucker. That's why I ain't the one begging, cause I'm blessed. See, that's the shit I talk. All right? Yeah, I'm blessed, man, cause I ain't begging. And keep it moving. See? So just check where a person's heart is. And all you got to do to check where their heart is man, give me $1. And anybody that's in need that will turn around and still share with you, man, that person got a good heart. Let me say that again. Anytime a person is in need and still is willing to share with you, that person got a good heart. I don't give a damn what kind of life they live. If they are willing to share out of what they have, they got a good heart. Because most folk won't share out of what they have, especially if they think they ain't got enough. They ain't gonna give you shit. And that's when you need to be sharing. It's when you ain't got enough. Because then you stepping out on your faith. That, man, I'm going to help somebody else with what I got. Believe in God that he going to replace it. And that's what a lot of people don't want to do, man. A lot of people don't want to pay it forward. See, because they think if they pay it forward and somebody take advantage of them, that their action is going to go to waste. No. When you pay it forward, that's what's going to come back to you. What that person that received it did, that's what's going to come back to them. And I don't think people understand that. See, when you do a good deed, man, a good deed has to come back to you. What that person did ain't coming back to you, that's coming back to them. And folk don't see that, man. Oh, look at Black Lives Matter. They got all that. Man, that's Black Lives Matter. They got to deal with the consequences of that. Not the people that gave the money. See, you got a lot of people that's missing a blessing, man. Because they think if they give somebody some money and that person misused the money that they wait, man, if you got that attitude, you missing out on a whole bunch of blessings. Because it's your action that's going to come back to you, not what they did. And a lot of people don't want to give because they think what that person is going to do with their gift is coming back to them. No. It's coming back. What you did come back to you, not what they did. So, and I'm telling you, man, I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. And when you help people, man, you put yourself in a position to be helped. And that's what a lot of people don't have the patience to do. See, they ain't trying to put themselves in a position to receive no favor. Because they want it all right now. And this is the problem. You can't get it all right now. I know I'm helping somebody. I just helped somebody with giving. You'll be surprised at how many people are afraid to give. Because they think if they give a person something and that person mess up the money, then their gift is in vain. No, man, you got a good deed coming on your bloodline that's going to come back to you, your children, or your grandchildren, or your great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren. Somebody going to get it. Somebody gonna get it. If it don't come back to you, somebody is gonna get it. And that's what a lot of people don't fail to realize, man. Somebody is gonna get that good deed. You just gotta put it out there. And right now, we have people afraid to pay it forward because so many people have scammed them. So many people have gotten over on good causes, man. They've exploited good causes. And as a result, people don't want to support nothing now because they don't know who to trust. And that's what the problem is. People just don't know who to trust. And I can tell you how that's an easy fix. See, the person that say what they mean and mean what they say, that's the person you can trust. How do you know the difference? See, when a person say what they mean and mean what they say, they don't mind hurting your feelings. Let me say that again. See, when a person say what they mean and mean what they say, they don't mind hurting your feelings. You know, if what they're saying is true and it hurts your feeling, they ain't gonna sugarcoat it. And those are the people you don't want to be around because they'll tell you the truth. You want to be around somebody that's gonna lie to you, that's gonna deceive you, that's gonna give you all kind of false promises. That's who you are attracted to. But the person that ripped the scab off and say, man, get this motherfucking shit straight. You out of line. You don't want to deal with him. Oh, you crazy. Oh, he crazy. He crazy. He tell the truth too much. He cuss too much. See, you'll find all kind of excuses, man, not to support somebody that tell your ass the truth. See, you'll make all kind of excuses for that. But somebody that's bullshitting you, that's selling you a pipe dream, you'll make them a hero. See, you'll make them rich. They'll get all kind of you dump your pockets out to them. See, and this is the problem that we got, man. Folk don't know who's who. You see, so no, man. That's how that's one of the main way that real person is gonna say what they mean and mean what they say. And it's just that simple, man. See, right is right and wrong is wrong with them. Even if it's with somebody that they truly love, if they wrong, they're wrong. See, that's a real person. Okay? And this is what we try to avoid, man. And see, a real person tell you how I look like shit. You look like shit. That's how you look. You look like shit. Now, you want me to sugarcoat it for you? You can. No, that dress don't. No, baby, that dress that ain't the one. That looks like shit. That ain't the one. And some people will co-sign your shit. Have you out here looking like a damn fool. And you thinking you hidden. Because they ain't want to tell you the truth. And you coming out like you hot shit. And your shit is fucked up. And people laughing at you behind your back. And you think you hot shit. See, that's how folk could do. Because you got to realize, man, this Instagram stuff, man, all that bullshit is a lie. Anything you see, all them people, that's a lie. Miserable as shit. They be looking happy as shit on Instagram and fucking miserable. Miserable. And y'all falling for that shit. Hell, you had Kevin Samuels talking about a high value man, and when that motherfucker couldn't even rub two nickels together. And he sitting there talking to y'all about a high value man because, see, that's what everybody want is somebody with some money. And seeing the truth be told, the biggest hole in the black community is the high value man. Let me say that again. Because I don't know about that. And probably true in the white community too. In all communities. The high value man is the biggest hole. Why you say that? Because every woman want some situation where they can walk in and oh, you can't hear me? Oh, well, then maybe I need to pay my send me some money, man. My internet bill is probably due. I gotta pay my internet bill, so maybe they trying to say, hey, motherfucker, we looking for a payment here. You got to come on here, give us some money. So that's what that is. I think, and today it is due. So let me get my shit in, and I ain't got the money. So let me get it in now. Okay, let me get that shit in now. All right. So I don't need a GoFundMe, man. Why do I need a GoFundMe when you can say, True Conductor, what's your Cash App? What's your Venmo? What's your PayPal? Why I need a GoFundMe when if you want to give me some money, you got all the other the ways you can give me some money. Or hey, True Conductor, I'll donate a tour, man. Juneteenth is next month. I'll donate a tour for you. That's what I can do. That's how I can help you, brother. I'll donate a tour, and I know you got a lot of tough times. Well, I tell you what. Here I'm gonna make it even tougher for you. Get your ass up out of here. See ya. Bye. Bam. There you go. And it's even tougher. Get that shit up out of here. Tough times. Man, I'm glad I can get where I'm going. You got people going to the gas station, can fill their car up and bitching about how much it costs. Motherfucker, you crazy. You can fill it up. How come you ain't grateful that you can fill it up? When most people can't fill their cars up. But you got your, look what a tank of gas is costing me. That's just as ungrateful as you can get. Instead of saying, God damn, man, I got the money to afford this shit. See, I ain't worried about the high prices. Man, Lord, give me the money to be able to afford the shit. See, that's my dream. Man, give me the money to be able to afford the shit. I don't care what the prices are. Give me the income and the wherewithal to be able to afford it. That's how I look at it. Okay? That's just how I see it, man. I ain't bitching about how high the gas prices are. Okay? No, man. Lord, thank you. I can afford whatever. If I ain't got but $10, I can walk up and I can put, man, thank you, Lord, that I can put $10 in here. I'm not ungrateful. Yeah. Instead of saying, man, Lord, thank you that I can even afford this. See, a lot of people ain't even grateful they can afford it. Still trying and won't pay, like I said, and won't pay nothing for it. Won't pay a thing for it. And wondering why life is so rough, wondering why they don't never get a break, wondering why nothing never turn out for them. Look at what you do. Look at how you are. That's why, man, I'm gonna get me a new hat and some new glasses, and it's gonna be on. Boy, wait, my hat comes June the 7th. It's when my hat's supposed to be delivered, and I'm gonna get me a new hat and some new glasses, and I'm taking Truth Conductor to another level. I'm gonna take this brand to another level. And once I take Truth Conductor off, see, then everybody gonna wanna book a DC Black History tour with Truth Conductor now. Oh shit, that's Truth Conductor, man. Book a tour with him. See, and it's gonna come a time where I'm gonna have to hire tour guys. I ain't gonna even be able to do tours, man. I won't be able to do them. I got 2 people I can hire right now if I had the business. I can hire 2 kids right now. Show them uh, uh, that, man, you ain't got to sell no drugs. You ain't got to come out here and cheat nobody. You ain't got to smash and grab. You can come out here and take your own history, package it together, and sell it in a tour, and educate people, and lay your head down and sleep at night. Because you ain't got to be looking over your shoulder for the police or the stick-up boy. See, drug dealers not only have to watch out for the police, but they got stick-up boys that go around and rob drug dealers. Because the drug dealer can't call the police. Hey, they just stole my dope. They got to eat that. They got to eat it. That's why the police can take their shit, because they got to eat it. Okay? So, man, start showing some gratitude, man. Start showing some gratitude. Be grateful. Be thankful. Regardless to what you got. Be thankful. And that's what people don't know how to do, man. Don't know how to be thankful. Man, I went out yesterday. I had some green peas in the house. I bought me 4 sweet potatoes, a stalk of celery, and some tomatoes. I had garlic at home already, and came home and made me a sweet potato soup. And I put some elbow macaroni in it, and made me a sweet potato soup. And that'll last me. I can get at least 2 days out of that pot of soup. I at least get 2 days out of that pot of soup. And this is what people gonna have to start doing, man. They're gonna have to start creating things that they can survive on. See, you're gonna have to take nothing and make something out of it. Okay? You're gonna have to see if you're gonna learn how to survive now, man, you're gonna have to learn how to take nothing and be able to create something. And that's what a lot of people don't know how to do, man. A lot of people don't know how to take nothing and make something out of it. Okay? So some guy said old preachers can quote the Bible, but have no understanding of it. Really? I understand what goes around comes around. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, that shall he reap. I understand that. I understand death and life is in the power of the tongue, and those that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. I understand that. You know, there are some things I do understand, and you know, and you probably should want to be able to get as old as me. Might not even make it. Listen, you sitting there trying to put me down, and you might not even get to be live as long as I do. And you trying to make fun of me. Wouldn't that be some shit? Wouldn't that be some shit? You don't even live as long as I do. But you trying to make fun of me. Okay, so everyone can see you're hurting for money, but still don't get the hint. You need to work to get really? God damn. So don't nobody get paid for their positive ideas. See, before I send you to the Lil Dick zone, because that's what you come up here with your Lil Dick energy. That's what's wrong with Lil Dick motherfuckers like you. Y'all don't know there are people in the world that do pay for ideas. See, that's what you ain't used to, because you can't come up with an idea. The only thing you can come up with is to try to beat your little dick that won't even fit in your hand. Ain't that some shit? You sit and try to jack off, and your dick won't even fit in your hand. It's so small you can't even get yourself no pleasure. So take that little dick energy up out of here. All right, that's what you do for me. Bye. There you go. Take that little dick energy. See that this is what I'm talking about, man. Somebody that don't know, ain't never came up with nothing positive, ain't never created nothing, and got a problem with. Now I ain't gonna play no Kevin Samuels tape, man. What you want to play Kevin Samuels tape for? Go back and listen to it yourself. You might see something. Go back, and you might see something, man. Go on back and play it yourself. It's his last Instagram live. Play it yourself. You might see something. You might catch something. Okay? Yeah. Try some sweet potatoes. Man, I got some tomato paste. You can use. The guy said you can't believe I'm still using his name. How am I using this name for clout? I think if everybody's searching Kevin Samuels, if that's the big search now, I would be stupid not to hashtag Kevin Samuels when that's what everybody's searching, and I want whatever I'm talking about to come into that search. I mean that would be stupid. That's pretty brilliant on my part to hashtag Kevin Samuels, so whatever I'm talking about will fall into the search engine, what everybody looking for. That's how my word gonna get out. And you talking about I'm clout chasing. And I'm just taking advantage of something somebody people automatically gonna search. So all I'm doing is hashtagging his name to get into the search. And you got a problem with that. Why? When I just put myself in a position just to come up on the search. And I'm taking advantage of something. And that to me, that's pretty genius. If you're talking about something, go to where people are searching. So and all you got to do is hashtag it, and it will fall in line with under what everybody else is searching. But I'm I'm abusing. I'm taking advantage of his name. Man, get the fuck up out of here. I mean, that's stupid. That's stupid. And you trying to put me down because I'm taking advantage of it. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Hey, dude, I won't talk about your ass nice, okay? Because you take that little dick energy and you can go run up under Kevin Samuels. See ya. Bye. Get the fuck up out of here. You're out. I have no bone to grind with Kevin Samuels. I think he sold his soul. That's all. He sold his soul for some money. Just that simple. Okay? Who's the weirdo? Who's the weirdo? You on your burner account that quick, man? Goddamn. You came back on your burner account that quick? Damn. Damn. Let's see. Go to your channel. Damn, you came to your burner account that quick? Soon as I block your ass, Rakeem McKean. It's old pork eating Raheem. Is that who it is? Oh, pork eating Raheem. Damn. Oh, pork eating Raheem. Yeah, he got a little ding-a-ling too. I got a lot of dudes got that little dick energy that come up in here. True conductor, why you always talking about a man's penis? Because for a lot of y'all that don't know, a man's confidence is wrapped up in his penis. Let me say that shit again. See, a lot of men's confidence is wrapped up in their penis. You take a dude with a little penis, he ain't got no confidence. He's insecure. Very insecure. I mean, in fact, if you look at any male enhancement pill, it'll tell you, boost your confidence. Take one of these pills and she'll be satisfied. And if you believe that shit, I got a bridge I'll sell you that's rarely used. So that's why I get on. A lot of dudes come up in here with that little dick snake energy, man. You know, they got to come around to the side or the back door. They scared to walk in the front door. You know, they got to be sneaky about their shit. Them the ones I block. The ones that's got to be sneaky about their shit. Like they don't think ain't nobody hip to them being sneaky. Them the ones I like to block. Okay? Hey man, we got to pay attention to this pharmaceutical industry and the contributions they are making to this madness that we're experiencing. Because right now, they are the hidden hand in this. And they have a lot of responsibility that they're not being held accountable for. Believe that. Okay? Believe that. So if we never address it, then nothing will ever change. But we gonna have to address it. If we want to see a difference, we gotta address it. It's just that simple. Okay. Um, man, let me see what time it is. Damn, I ain't got my music, man. All right, you out of here, dude. There you go. There you go. That's how much I need. I need so much medicine, man. I block your ass. That's how much medicine I need. I block you. Yeah, let me get this energy up out of here. That's how much medicine I need just to get rid of your ass. Now bring one of your burner accounts and come on back up in here. See, because I know as soon as I block y'all, boy, uh, uh, I don't know about 3, 4, man. My finger itching today. It's itching today. You know, so they come up in here with some crap. I got something for you today, boy. This is trigger finger today, buddy. Bam, bam. Block you. Yes, I will, and I ain't gonna unblock you either. Okay, I ain't unblocking you either. So don't come up here begging. Oh, true conductor, can you unblock me? Hell no, I ain't unblocking you. Stay your ass in jail. Uh, uh. And the guy that I just blocked is the one talking about come up here, play the Kevin Samuels tape. And now I'm gonna talk about I talk about him. See that's the snake kind of stuff that I don't like. You come up here and ask me to do something, and then you're gonna turn around, yeah, but you always talking about it. And you trying to live off his name. I ain't trying to live off his name. I'm just trying to be smart about coming up in the search. And you wanna criticize me because I can come up. I done figured out how to come up in the search. You know, and you got to be stupid if you don't want to come up in the search. You're stupid. When everybody and their mama searching Kevin Samuels right now. So you got to be stupid not to hashtag him. Because everybody and their mama's trying to figure out what's going on with that. And that's not a situation that I ain't promoting him. I'm not trying to promote him. Not under no circumstances am I trying to promote him. All right. But I'm saying, man, if we don't get a handle on these pharmaceuticals, man, and what we consuming, this shit gonna get worse. It's a charlatan, man. He was a charlatan. He was a charlatan. I mean, that's just no ifs and buts about it. He was a charlatan. It's just as fake as they come. And he had a lot of people fooled because he looked the part. See, and they fell for the looks. See, and that's what happened. No, he didn't have no. Seriously, I mean, if you go back and listen, he'll tell you, trying to do it the right way, that shit don't work. That's what's his philosophy. For all you ladies that's trying to do it the right way, that shit don't work. And it does work. Because when you're doing it the right way, man, you building a foundation for generations to stand on. When you're doing it the right way, you see, his foundation got cracks in it. Because he did. He died. He got a lot of deception, lies, deceit, criticism. All that's in his foundation. So when his mama and his daughter and who else try to stand on that foundation, it's gonna hold them up for a little while, but ultimately that foundation is gonna crack and fall. And it's gonna carry them with them. And everything that they got is gonna crumble. That's how that's gonna work. Because the foundation is compromised. How do you know the foundation is compromised, true conductor? Because he's dead. He died right after teasing God and a virgin. He died. So that tells me right there, his foundation is compromised. And you got a lot of people running around standing trying to promote this guy. They got this guy named what's his name? Dennis Sperling. That's just as dark as him. That boy, if the camera shine on him, boy, you can see the darkness on him. He ain't got no light in his life. See, that's another thing that y'all need to recognize. See, somebody, a real person, got light, man. They glow. Ain't no darkness around them. See, that's the thing that you got to remember about a real person. They don't have that glow of darkness over them. See, they don't operate in the dark. Thank you. And if you notice that a lot of Kevin Samuels stuff was done in the dark, at night, dark lighting. You know, and a one number. If a lady was rating herself, the one number she couldn't use was a 7. And I find it interesting that the last woman that he interviewed was a 25-year-old virgin, a 7. But he never would let a woman judge herself as a 7. And the last woman he interviewed was a 25-year-old virgin. 2 plus 5 is 7. And that's the one he was trying to tease. Okay, I had to go back and look. See, y'all catch me being played, man, and sometimes I don't recognize the name because I be, somebody be done amp me up, and I miss your name, and you come on with some foolishness right behind them and get blocked. Cause I'm already amped and I ain't paying attention. I just see the comments and I don't see the names. See, that's how a lot of people get blocked. Cause I be looking at your comment and you come up here saying some crazy shit and man, you blocked. You up out of here. Okay? So I go back and look at it. But anyway, but that's not the issue right now. Okay, Facebook book is not my issue right now. We got to get better, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to be civil toward one another. We're gonna have to put more trust in one another. We're going to have to start believing in one another. And these are the problems. See, because you have so many people, man, that don't want to see nobody prosper. You have people that way. And isn't it amazing, man, that I can come up with all the negative ideas I want and become an instant hit. But yet when I put out a positive idea, I'm begging when I ask for financial support. That's the discouragement that I have to work through. When I come out with a positive message and I get accused of begging Because I'm saying, man, help me, support me financially. Help me get this message out. I'm begging. I'm begging. Because I'm trying to get a positive message out. I'm begging. That's the way it goes. See you later.